Hey everybody, welcome to the real Jae Burnham show. All you movers and shakers, glad you guys are here. Today is Monday and I am doing my latest video just for you guys. And today I want to talk to you about the pros and cons of starting a franchise moving business. Okay guys, I know some of you guys have been out there. You kind of want to know, what your options are. Some of you want to just start your own private, personal, mom and pop type moving company and brand it and do it yourself. Absolutely wonderful. Some of you are thinking about being agents for a van liner. That too is a great opportunity and chance. And some of you are looking at, should you start a franchise? Is a franchise within a good business model? And if that's you, well, then this video is for you. All right. Now I'm going to go over just some of the pros and some of the cons, but let's go over some of the cons first, and then we'll go over the pros. All right. Fair enough. All right. So first con that I think about when you think about a franchise moving company, you think about All My Sons, college hunks, Two Men in a Truck, guys like that. Those are what we're looking for in a lot of cases. Those are the big franchise. So what are the cons? The cons are simply, one, it's going to cost you a lot of money to be a franchise owner of a moving company. All right? And to actually own a franchise for a moving company, I believe, depending on the different franchises, you're looking at probably about $50,000 to $75,000 just to join the franchise. But then before you can do that, they're going to make sure that you have at least a couple of trucks. They've got to be branded, and then you got to have all the equipment in it. So when you come over to the overall actual what you need to money and the equipment that you need, what it's all worth, you're going to need about $150,000 to $200,000 when it's all said and done to start a franchise moving company. And for a lot of us, that's just out of the budget, that we just don't have $200,000. Some of you got good credit and can get a loan for it. That's awesome. But really starting your company in debt is kind of a bad thing. But some of you do have it. Some have access to it. Whatever you want to do. It's going to take a couple $100,000 for you to get in started in the moving business. $150,000 to $200,000 when it's all said and done. So that's one of the biggest cons, is the price of entry into it, right? For me, that ends the discussion right there. The second con is you're going to be expected to pay royalties, and you're going to be expected to pay royalties from here until as long as you have you're working with that franchise, no matter what it is. And the royalties can be different. I think 2 Men in a Truck's like 7 or 8%. Some might be 10% royalties. So you make $100,000 a year, hypothetically. I know that's very low for a franchise, but just to make the math easy, let's say it's $100,000 gross. You're going to have to pay them $10,000 of that money, right? $10,000 is a lot of money. You make $500,000, you're talking about $50,000. You make $1 million, you're talking $100,000 that you got to give up to the franchise. That's a lot of money every single year to pony up. That $100,000 could go a long way for more advertising, TV time, marketing, search engine optimization, payroll, so on and so forth. So you're giving up a lot for the opportunity to be in the franchise. Okay. Not only that, the one thing that really takes me off about the franchise model is the amount of guidelines and rules that you got to follow. Like you're not going to have any individuality or leeway or to go one way or the other. You don't have any kind of give to be spur of the moment to do what you need to do to make the moving companies. You got to follow the hardline rules and guidelines that the franchise sets out. Like some franchises, and I'm not saying it's with any particular one, but maybe the franchise says you can't do any social media marketing. You're going to have to use their social media. Or maybe they're going to make you use a CRM that they for their company, and you can't use any other CRM, and then they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. I actually know that to be fact in something. Like there's a Sinorama franchise, they make you use their CRM and their software, and then they charge you like $10,000 a year to use that software, which is ridiculous. Not only did you have to pay to get the thing, plus your royalties, but now you got to pay an extra fee to use their software and CRM system. So you got to look at all these extra fees and guidelines and rules that you've got to live in and partake in. Okay, so those are the three big cons, if you will, for a franchise. So let's get into some of the pros. Why this might be a good deal for you. I think one of the big thing is that it's so turnkey. It's like it's a business in a bottle. It's a business in a box. You open the box up and there you go. It's there. It's good to go. You don't have to think about anything else. You don't have to do anything else. It's there. You open the box up and you start producing from day one when you open the doors. 2, support and training. You do get support and training for most part. Yes, there are some franchises that don't have great training or support, but most established franchises that are legitimate franchises, that are good franchises, are going to have a tremendous support and training regime for you. They're going to be there. They want you to succeed as much as you want you to succeed. Because if you succeed, they succeed. It's that partnership. So they're going to have some great training and support for you. You know, like I said, it's turnkey. It's business in the bottle. But there are going to be things that you're going to run into that, hey, that's not within the rules or guidelines, you know. Not only that, you get an established brand, right? You get an established brand. You get the brand recognition. For instance, if you go with 2 Men in a Truck, which for movers out there, 2 Men in a Truck is the largest moving franchise company out there in our particular industry. So you get with the 2 Men in a Truck, man, that name and brand recognition is known worldwide. You say 2 Men in a Truck, people can look at their truck and go, oh yeah, I know what their trucks look like, boom, 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 boom. It has, name. It's a household name when it comes to the moving franchises. So you get that recognition. You get 2 Men in a Truck, and it's 2 Men in a Truck of Lansing, Michigan, or BFE, Nebraska, or wherever it is. You dig what I'm saying, right? You get that name recognition. And then another one that's not huge benefit, but it is a benefit. Technically, you can get like insurances and payroll services and supplies and all this stuff at a much reduced cost than if you were to try to do this on your own. And the reason why is because you're now part of the system. You're part of the co-op of, if you will, of your particular franchise. So the franchise can buy all the stuff in bulk, which then that money that they save by buying in bulk, they can pass on along to you. So that's some awesome benefits as well. All right. So all in all, it really comes down to, what if you have the money, can you live within their guidelines? And do you want to be your own brand? Do you want to be, be the household name, or can you, give up the limelight for the franchise? If branding's not a big deal for you, you don't want to have your own name in the lights, so to speak, then franchise could be good. If you got the money to get the trucks and the equipment and the buildings and the warehouses and all that, and you got all that money to start, and branding's not a big, hey, start a franchise, get going, man, because you can open the doors tomorrow, basically. It's a great opportunity if you have the wherewithal and the mental inclination to do this. And I say, go for it if that's what you're doing. If not, if that's not what you want, that's not your goals, then franchises is not for you, right? And it's okay to be a mom and pop or be an agent or whatever you wish to do. I can't speak to you personally, but it's going to really rely basically on your own personality, right? And your wherewithal. So your wherewithal and your personality is really what's going to dictate whether you're going to be a franchise, a mom and pop, or or an agent. Okay, guys? Hopefully this was good for you, but do me a favor. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share this with all your family and friends. And of course, if you're not yet a subscriber to this channel, please do so. Go down right below this video, hit the subscribe button, right? And when you do that, hit the little bell icon right next to it. By hitting that bell icon, you will be notified every time that I upload a video to this channel. Okay, guys? Thank you. I love you. If you have any questions at all, any concerns, any problems, any ideas, please leave me a comment below. It only goes to help promote the channel and get the channel out there, and it makes it so that I can do more of these videos in the future. So if you want some more of these videos, leave me comments, share it, and like it. All right? Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.